everyone. You're listening to Wasted Time with Dave.
And Ryan.
And Ryan.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Dave. And I'm back after being so horribly replaced.
And I'm Ryan, and it was my idea to replace him.
Yes, with Gunter.
Yes.
God bless his soul. He's not dead, though. He just kind of scared us, and we ran away, and that's kind of how it ended.
Was it Gunter or Frau Blucher?
Yeah, we were gonna have him back this week, but he had plans this week committing genocide. So,
yes,
back
back in his home country. So we are back to normal here, and God, it feels good to be normal again. So
no more burning books for you.
No, don't have to do that. And it is raining pretty hard outside. Great.
But that's about as exciting as it gets, people. We
Yeah.
can tell you about the rain, and that's all we got for this week.
That's it. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.
Yeah.
But
watch out for flying sharks.
The flying sharks, and watch out for fruit flies, Dave.
Oh, just so everybody knows, Sharknado Rift Tracks, July 10th.
I'll
be
be there.
Fucking awesome.
Coming out.
I will be there.
Yeah.
Waterford and Regal
I guess
Cinemas
I should
Waterford.
probably
Wiggle.
watch
Wiggle.
Sharknado then.
No, don't watch Sharknado. Just watch the Rift Tracks.
Yeah, don't save your brain cells.
Oh, true. Yeah, that does sound like fun.
However,
So,
it does look like one of those movies where you're a little curious. You just want to watch it.
No, actually, that urge never impacted me whatsoever. I kind of
and pounding your dick with a hammer.
Just
those two things.
Just the Asylum logo on there alone.
Just
was
a little
enough to-
curious.
That's all you need, right?
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
No tagline.
No
tagline.
So besides Sharknado Rift Tracks, anything good coming up, going on?
I'm coming on you.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that on the air.
Hey man, the kids.
Yeah.
Kids, they look up to us. I don't know why. I don't know who's been lying to them.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
Super exciting. This is the most exciting podcast opening I think we've ever done.
Do you hear the excitement?
Yep. I hear the chirping.
Do you believe in magic? Oh wait, no, I can't. We can't sing. Remember?
No,
Copyrights.
We'll get to
fucking Red Band. The Red Band
you know
podcast.
What? You know what we didn't tell everyone? This is show number 10.
Oh, so it's extra special.
Yeah.
So it's the Deca podcast.
The Decacast. Yep. Decacast.
Sounds dirty. When
It sounds like the sequel to Dreamcast I've been waiting for
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 plus years.
15 years.
15,
Fuckface.
20. What? Go lay down. What are you doing, Cammy? Dog is just walking around the room like she doesn't.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Have you established to the audience that you have dogs?
Yeah, they've
that
met
was
Gordy
it.
and Cammy.
He has dogs.
Gordy and Cammy are here. Say hi, Gordy and Cammy.
I've got worms.
Thanks, Gordy. Thanks. Great. So yeah,
They'll make excellent General Tso chicken someday.
So Dave is here. Ryan's here.
Sorta.
I'm here.
You're here.
And Gordy and Cammy are here. What more could you ask for? 5 people show today. This is great.
Yeah. And it's the 10th show.
And also, this show is brought to you by Milerite and Ruling Rack.
And agua.
And rain. Yes. Yes.
In my
What do you got there?
tropical smoothie, natural brain
Water.
water.
Water. How much do they charge?
Sacre bleu!
That is the most elegant sounding water. How much did they charge you for that? $3 a bottle?
I don't remember. I woke up with no pants on in that, so.
Okay, well, would you like to tell the rest of that story?
I don't remember the rest of that story.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Somebody stole my pants.
Somebody stole my pants and they gave me a water. So when I wake up and have a headache, I can just drink it out.
And Adrian Peterson.
Oh, God.
While you guys are talking nonsense, I've made a noose out of my own guitar strings, so.
Okay, and I'm
sure
sure
it's dark enough.
I'm
here.
sure that by the end of this show, if he's already putting it around his neck,
Yep.
the noose is being tightened.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh boy. Well, if it gets out of hand, all we have to do is open the door, string Ryan
What's
up.
the safety
close the
word?
door.
What's the safety word?
What is the safety word?
I don't know.
What do you want it to be?
Captain Spanky.
Captain Smith. So Captain Spanky, we will have a live hanging on tonight's show.
A live noosing.
Yes. So
Captain Spanky.
This isn't the Wild West. It's just three cards in a room.
if you've never had a reason to not turn us off after 20 minutes, this is the night that you want to keep listening, because we could actually hang one of the Ryans tonight.
No, I'd hit myself.
We're gonna do a fund
I'm
drive,
not
and
gonna
that's
make
your
you do my
prize.
dirty
If
work.
you donate $10,000,
Yeah, you know
become
what?
a sustaining member.
Yes.
and we will hang one of the Ryans.
We'll make quiz shots very, very fun tonight. If Ryan doesn't answer any of the questions correctly, he must hang himself.
I didn't agree to any of this, guys.
Well, it's too bad.
Hang himself? Isn't that hangsterbation? You're going to go out like David Carradine.
Yep.
Yep.
That's right.
I'm going to come and go at the same time.
I see what you did there. That was good. That was very nice. Thank you, Dave. Great. Live sound effects. Well, it's getting more interesting, guys. It's getting much, much more interesting. So
we're way better now than we were at the beginning of the show. We've come a long way.
That's what we tell ourselves every podcast.
I believe the speed and the meth are all starting to kick in here. So
yeah,
that's good. That's good.
It's just I'm straight up horse tranquilizer.
Speed and meth.
Ingredients. I'm old school.
So by the time we get 2 quiz shots, you'll be dead.
I mule kick a lot, but I'm happy.
All right, don't mule kick behind you. You got guitar equipment.
I know.
Maybe a dog who lay down.
I know,
good dog.
My glass egg collection. Don't touch them.
I'll touch them if I want. If they come near me, I'm gonna touch them.
I like your flesh eggs.
Gotta get them before they get me first.
That's right. That's my motto. So what do you think? Hop right into the news here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, everybody.
You're welcome.
Here we go. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is, y'all?
Only in Florida.
Only in Florida.
And I have the
only in Sister Fuck County.
It's getting to be that time of the year when it's nice and hot all the time, so the beach is a nice place to go.
Incest is in the air.
Oh yeah, and we got all kinds of tourists wanting to come to Florida for our awesome beaches. Well, this is a story that comes out of Volusia County.
Where a woman
who was
my old stomping ground.
Yep, really close to home for Mr. Dave over here.
Mr. Dave.
This happened on Daytona Beach. A young lady was sunbathing on the beach, and
I already know where this is going.
Where's it going?
Just go.
She was run over by beach patrol.
Yeah. Awesome. That's fucking awesome. I'm not even joking. That is the best thing I've ever heard.
That's like Pac-Man eating himself.
It's only in Florida, but it should be everywhere.
Isn't that the truth?
Did she live?
She did live.
Okay, I don't feel bad for laughing. She
was treated for a fractured skull
and a sunburn.
Fractured skull. Hey, she lives in Daytona. No damage done there.
Exactly. That would have happened without the beach patrol.
She had a fractured skull.
It was probably like that before. She's just trying to screw him out of medical.
Fractured skull and what? Self-esteem crushed?
Yep. Fractured skull, broken ribs, memory loss, and a collapsed lung. She also says, the victim also says she has lingering paralysis on the left side of her face from the accident.
Wait, the beach patrol gave her a stroke? Wait, is getting run over by a beach patrol make you JR from WWF?
Yep, yes.
Good God, Kate!
He's just an old son of a bitch!
It's Austin!
I don't care!
It's Austin!
I don't care, Kate! He's just a mean old son of a bitch, and I hope he gets what's coming to him. Back to you, Michael.
My God!
My God! My God!
Wow.
Off the cage! Off the cage! My God! Good God Almighty!
All right.
It killed him! It killed him! Anyhow, so this the story, the actual incident is not recent. It happened back in 2011. What's actually why this is actually news right now is this trial just now went to court.
And also, you really liked this story while you were reading it, and you were like, fuck, it came out in 2011. Well,
No.
I'll find an excuse.
No,
I'm sure everyone's forgotten about it.
Actually, this was front page news today because the trial is just now going. This happened 3 years ago now, and it's just now going to court. That shows you how awesome our legal system is.
Yeah.
And please do not hang her.
Try not to.
Please don't hang her.
Try not to.
She didn't deserve it. She doesn't know what she's doing. Cammy is playing with the noose. She's already ready to hang herself. She's had enough of us.
No, now she's licking her genitalia.
That's eating her own cunt.
she's a very classy
That's the
broad.
name of our new band, by the way.
That's right, Cammy.
Eating our own cunt.
You're a real lady. Good job.
Great.
Well, I mean, the Casey Anthony thing happened in like 2008. That was what, like
but this
2
was a
years
murder,
ago, the actual trial?
disappearance of a child. This is some lady getting run over by beach patrol, and it takes us this long to get into court. So think about this, tourists, because I'm sick of y'all clogging up my roads as I'm trying to drive around my hometown. Yeah, shit. So,
motherfuckers.
Think about this, tourists. If you come to Florida and you come to our beaches, watch out for Beach Patrol, because they'll probably run you over and it could take years before anything happens. So enjoy the brain damage, the skull fractures, the broken ribs, the sunburn, the memory loss, the collapsed lungs, and God, I just hope it kills you.
And none of that is anywhere near as bad as the rest of the stuff you'll experience in Daytona.
That's true.
That's probably the best experience you could have in Daytona, besides going to
If you don't
Daytona
fall
Speedway.
on a bed of syringes, you'll get crushed by the Beach Patrol.
That's right.
Welcome to Florida.
At least it
God
wasn't a
help
beach
you.
patrol, with wheels made out of used condoms, because I've seen those in Daytona.
That's true.
Wow.
Just hydroplane
Why-
across your spine.
Why do we not have pictures of this for the Facebook page? Come on, Dave. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have a
All right,
smartphone.
I'll get on Photoshop tonight.
Do it.
We'll do it.
That sounds good. No, we'll cut that out.
He
We'll
means
put-
Microsoft Paint, but that's okay.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah,
MS Paint,
MS Paint.
we still use that daily down at the dock, so it's okay.
Yep.
So,
They have a whole full sale course dedicated to MS Paint.
yes.
They do.
Yes. So, I don't know how that connects with anything on this show.
Nothing
but
connects.
anyways, yes, isn't that the truth? So, next story. A news segment right now would not be complete with some World Cup news. Am I right?
Don't care, but go for it. Go for
Well,
it.
you might care because this story is funny.
Okay.
This happened.
Sold.
This happened in Beijing. A college student.
Oh,
Oh, maybe it was the guy who contacted us about the band.
imagine I found 4 baby turtles.
Yeah.
Going particularly.
I feel like
watch out for the shredder.
I feel like we should play that voicemail that we got on the podcast to see if any of our listeners can decipher.
I don't think they can even. I don't think it would pick up on the sound.
Probably not.
Oh no, my name is James. So far, see your father, yeah.
Yeah, that we don't have to play it. You just did it
That was it,
perfectly.
man.
That was
That was
great.
it.
Great.
2, I'm sorry, will you still be my DP in future movies?
We love all Asians. You're very smart.
Yes.
We acknowledge that.
Especially if your name comes afterward the number 1. A college student in China leaped to his death after losing more than $3,000 gambling on the World Cup this week.
It's not even that much.
It's
Yeah,
not that
it's really
much,
not.
but the second-year student, identified only by his surname of Lin, jumped from the 7th floor of a building on his campus on Monday, and he did this all because he was betting on that stupid soccer crap that's going on, and that's all anyone wants to talk about. So I figured I was obliged to just find a story about soccer, and this was the best one I could find.
Yep, and he will be survived by his parents, Samtin Wong and Bin Dan Ao.
Yes. Yep, and I
And
think
his name was Bugo Splat.
Bugo Splat Lin.
I don't know. That's kind of really not that funny. That's sad.
Well, it's funny because soccer's stupid and gambling on sports is stupid.
And Asians just like killing themselves. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Foxconn,
That's
suicide's one of the leading causes of death in Japan.
Harakiri!
His roommate said earlier before he jumped, I heard him say, "Do not force me and give me 2 more days and I'll return your money." And the roommate goes on and says, he talked on the phone for about 10 more minutes. I saw him hang up, stand up, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared.
I'm just curious. Before he died, did he see the ring?
Who cares? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, it's from. I don't know.
Maybe he was trying to break
Why
the
gotta ruin-
sidewalk all cool like one of those Marvel
Why gotta-
trailers.
Yeah.
Why you gotta ruin the show, Ryan?
Anime style.
Why you gotta ruin the show?
I don't know.
Okay.
This show does not require
Don't yell at
ruining.
me. My dad yelled at
Oh,
me.
yeah. This show is
This
ruined
show
by
is
hitting
very
record.
nicely pre-ruined
I'm-
from
I'm
the
just-
concept alone.
I'm just kidding. My dad didn't yell at me. He just beat the ever-loving fuck out of me.
Yes. So,
And then fuck the ever-loving beat out of you.
In front of my dogs.
the quote down here says, sales of government-run World Cup-related lottery reached 4 billion yen or yuan or whatever yen by Saturday, which is nearly
I thought yen was just video game money. I didn't know that shit was real.
it's nearly twice the 2.3 billion yen sold during the 2010 tournament. So
That's like
apparently,
50 cents in U.S. dollars.
whatever. Apparently,
Yeah.
gambling on this stupid goddamn soccer tournament.
That's still a lot of money, though. If
I
you convert it.
fucking hate FIFA. It's just, it's a really corrupt company. It's a not-for-profit, but, the CEO's net worth's like $11 billion. And they went to Brazil this year. They had him build a $250 million stadium because you can't play in a pre-existing stadium in the World Cup most of the time.
Stupid.
Meanwhile, 5 miles away, there's people living in squander
Yep.
in
Yep. I agree.
favelas, you know. So
I agree. And, you know, they would come back and say we're providing jobs for people, but
Yeah, for what, 2-3 months?
out of country contractors,
Exactly.
not
Yeah,
Brazilians.
yeah,
Exactly.
Good point.
so it's all imported.
Fuck FIFA, fuck the World Cup.
Yeah.
I heard that the U.S. got in a tie on Sunday or Saturday, whenever the hell the game was, and you know what I said?
I
Who
don't
the
give a fuck.
Fuck cares.
Yeah. Oh shit! I dropped my fuck.
Yeah,
Where's my fuck?
we'll find it after the show.
Oh god! I have to give it to someone. I lost it.
So
Dave, I think you're sitting on my fuck.
I'm always sitting on your fuck. It's my purpose in life.
You
That
do a
was
very
the
good
most-
job.
that was
And the
the-
dog just ran for the lines.
that was the most relevant soccer article I could find that I gave a shit about.
But see, I
So-
mean, not only is killing yourself the coward's way out,
Mm-hmm.
but there's other ways to come up with $3,000. All you gotta do is go to Daytona Beach and bet people that you won't let Beach Patrol run over you. And
Right.
there you go.
I don't know what you have a better chance of, Beach Patrol running you over or actually giving a fuck about the World Cup.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
A little
The fuck
bit
is
of
that
both.
noise?
Cammy's getting some water.
Okay.
Dinner's ready.
I thought it was a Holy Ghost coming down upon us.
Hey, come on.
Where's
Come
the
on.
beef?
Sorry about that.
We're having techafuck difficulties.
Come on. Get in here, please.
All right.
All right.
Next story.
Back on track.
Next
back on
story.
track.
Let's make up for that last story.
No, that story was good. Because it had to do with current world events.
Something lighthearted and funny. Something we can just
All right.
rip apart.
This is funny because no one died, but it was actually it's actually quite cool, and I call this story "Smoking Boots." Please, just
These boots were made for walking.
an Atlanta man is feeling very lucky.
My Atlanta man.
Yep, my Atlanta man is feeling very lucky after he survived a lightning strike that literally knocked him out of his smoldering boots.
Goodness gracious.
Raiden wins.
Fatality.
The man,
Flawless victory.
the Atlanta man, was out doing some yard work, and he picked up a rake, heard a loud crashing sound. And a few minutes later, he was picking himself off the ground, and he had the taste of blood in his mouth. He noticed his leg was burning a little bit.
Wait a minute. He heard the sound before he got struck by lightning? That makes no sense.
That sounded like me every day in high school. Something doesn't add up here.
That physics does not work that way.
Well, that's what he said.
I could hear the blood in my mouth.
I could hear the blood and taste the pain. And he noticed his leg was burning a little bit. He thought he had been struck by a falling tree branch, but it was an actual bolt of lightning.
It was a boat.
Yes, it was a bolt of lightning.
It was a bolt of lightning, it was.
He could smell burnt hair, and it felt like a really, really bad sunburn on his leg.
Patronum!
Howdy, Potter! Howdy, Potter! Ooh, howdy, Potter! Wow, was that a burp and a life struggle all at once?
I just had a heart stroke. I'm sorry.
Yes, God. So, the cool thing is, the man, Mr. O'Connor, he survived. He says his right foot is fine, and it's actually the left side of his body that has all the pain. He went to the ER.
My God, Kane, did you see that?
Good God!
My God.
The chair!
I'm a little fucked up right now, but otherwise I'm feeling fine.
I guess the only real complication, when he was sent to the ER, and really the only complication he had was his heart rate had dropped to about 40 beats per minute. So doctors kept him overnight. They let him go the next day. And he says, or I guess they say the chance of being struck by lightning is about 1 in 700,000. And so Mr. O'Connor says that everyone keeps telling him to go play the lottery. Isn't that what they all say?
That's what they all say.
That's what
and
they all say. And
I don't-
I think
Actually, the odds for the lottery are worse.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's kind of fucked up
Congratulations,
logic.
you're a bigger loser than you suspect.
Nice.
You didn't even get any superpowers out of it? That's
I
that's
know.
bullshit.
No gamma radiation. No, he can't shoot fire out of his dick.
The only
nothing.
thing he's got is a pair of
I mean,
smoking
I
boots.
wouldn't want that. I'm just saying.
Maybe
Sure.
maybe he got the quick hitting from somebody and didn't even realize it.
Maybe.
How he's immortal.
Maybe. There could only be one.
Except he lives in Atlanta, so that's going to
Yeah,
be a
well.
really shitty immortality.
That's
That-
true.
That's going to be a problem.
Who wants to spend eternity living in Atlanta?
Wait, eternally?
Huh?
Who wants to spend eternally?
Eternity.
You said eternally.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So
Must've
that
been the
brings
lightning
me.
strikes.
That brings me to my last story, and
Womp womp womp.
I'm gonna give you all the title, and maybe you all have an idea where this is gonna go.
Okay.
This last story tonight is titled "Finger Licking Fraud."
Bestiality.
No. I don't know if you guys heard about the the 3-year-old girl.
That's
that
why
was,
only-
I knew
frog.
this involved fisting little girls. That was just about what I was going to be saying.
That's why you gotta keep those princesses away from those damn frogs.
That's right.
Those horny toad bastards.
Horny toads. Yep.
Yep,
That's
yep,
why
yep.
they're called horny toads.
Yep.
Have you guys heard about the story of the 3-year-old girl that was attacked by the pit bull that was told to leave the KFC because she was scaring the clientele? You guys hear about this story?
No, but it makes me want a biscuit.
Okay.
When she walked into the KFC, did she go, Chuan?
Hoa Hawaiian. Hoa Hawaiian.
That could very well end up being the title of this podcast.
Hoa
Well,
Hawaiian.
there was a pit bull and a KFC involved. I think we know the level of melanin of the people involved.
Yes. Yes.
Well, they're
I don't
saying
think
I have black friends.
they're saying that this story is apparently just a story. And,
I don't own the Spurs.
You don't the Spurs?
I was holding them
Clippers?
for someone.
Clippers.
Clippers, sorry.
Clippers. You fucking idiot.
Ah,
Way to keep up with your current events, Dave. Jesus.
basketball.
What is basketball? Is that the
Who cares?
sport where you try to hit home runs?
Sorry, Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers.
Clippers,
You can edit this, right? Just make it sound like I said Clippers.
Yes. You're talking about the Clippers.
Why would you name
right?
a team the Clippers?
Yeah,
Like,
why would you name the team the
look, am I here to watch basketball or get a fucking haircut? You know?
Yeah.
Both.
I want it tapered. Round it off, please. Leave the sideburns.
Yeah. Fuck up my sideburns and you don't get a tip. So,
Do you do down below too? It's a little crazy down there.
sir, you need to take care of that yourself.
It's a little swampy.
Take care of that yourself. Wait.
Swamp,
Wait.
swamp.
If you go to the right place, they might say, "You want?
You want? I thought I want to come.
Oh, you want?
Oh, you want? I thought I got that some good.
You leave
I like.
leave $20
I found
by
paper.
the door, and I give you what you want."
I found paper. It's a you look for band member.
I found the paper. Oh, you look like a band member.
My name is James. I play.
We have compiled so much racism into this one episode.
Yeah.
My name is James.
And it's only been 20 minutes.
My phone number is 7.
He had a stroke.
A seven.
So with this whole story, with the 3-year-old girl saying that
So she got attacked by a pit bull and
Yeah.
then went into KFC to report it, or because she
no,
was
no,
getting
no.
some nice
She
crispy
she
chicken?
was attacked by the pit bull previously and had a bunch of facial lacerations and injuries.
Okay.
And
So this
then-
is a long time
and
ago.
the story, yeah, it was prior to coming to the KFC. So
like hours prior, or
no,
like a long time ago, where
days
she just
or
had
weeks,
okay.
or I guess she was still mangled a bit. And the story is she went into the KFC and was told to leave by store employees because she was scaring the patrons there. And apparently,
Look for your voice, for your friends.
KFC launched an investigation into this, and they pledged to cover $30,000 worth of her medical expenses because they felt bad for the way that she was treated and blah blah blah.
But the $30,000 is all in chicken.
Yes, $30,000 worth of chicken grease to dump into
grease,
her
yes,
face,
grease.
so that the scars
Actually, it's
are less visible.
$29,000 worth of chicken, $1,000 worth of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and a cup of ice. I don't know why a cup of ice, but it's free, so it doesn't add to the total. Now, I guess KFC launched an investigation into this, and their sources say surveillance videos show that at no time on the 15th of this month, or of last month, I guess it was, were there any people with children in the store who matched the description of the young 3-year-old.
Wrong store, dipshits.
The tapes were viewed in both the Meadowbrook and Woodrow Wilson KFC locations in Jackson. The source said it had hours of tapes, and they had one small boy with their parents that was there with his parents, but they ordered food and they left the store. The sources say that no orders were recorded to include mashed potatoes and sweet tea on the same transaction, which they claim to have ordered. So apparently,
Wait a minute.
Wait, that's impossible. Everybody knows that if you mix KFC sweet tea with mashed potatoes,
it is the best gravy.
And pit bull lacerations, you will mutate before everybody's standing there. No. I've read comic books before that doesn't happen. Lightning and being knocked out of your smoldering boots, fine, that's believable. But
Yeah.
no. KFC mashed potatoes, pit bull lacerations.
KFC master potatoes?
master potatoes.
They're
That's what
pretty
he
damn
said.
good.
That's
They're
what he
pretty
said.
damn
He's
good.
stuttering. I love it. He didn't have to drink.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. I got out of work at 2. I'm so tired. I'm tired. Sounds just like you.
This is personal.
Yeah.
You know, I'm menstruating really bad this month. I have a really heavy flow. I don't need this shit. All right.
Why don't you just
My
leave?
vagina.
You know what? Why don't you just leave?
Vagina aches. My uterus is killing me.
Get your goddamn vaginal bloodstream the hell out of here.
Well, if I could just shut it off, I would, but it doesn't come with a switch or a manual.
Why don't you plug Gordy up in there and be done with
It does come
You
with
told me to stop doing that!
It does come with a switch. It's called 45.
Just gotta get there. Couple more years.
Or just enough good punches in the stomach.
Yes. No more wire hangers.
Apparently, what did the story in, or what was damning of all the evidence is, the family of the young lady made a claim on the Facebook page that they claim the incident happened at the KFC located on State Street in Jackson, a KFC location which isn't even in operation anymore. Fucking idiots. And
Maybe they were just trolling to get the investigation started.
My children's, they went into that Blockbusters.
Blockbusters?
You guys sell movies?
Y'all got Belly 3 starring DMX.
So, y'all's got the hills got eyes.
What's that time faggot movie?
You gotta tell that story.
We'll
So,
get to
so the kids at home get it.
We'll tell that story after this. We'll let Dave fill us in. Real quick, I'll just go ahead and close this off.
Careful with your choice of words.
Yeah.
Pinch it off.
Yes, okay.
Clinch it off.
I didn't mean what I said. The family's comeback was, we said we went to the wrong location. Our bad, no big deal. The family had raised about
My bad.
They had raised about $135,000 worth of money for the little girl after the story went viral, and it's all.
What little girl? There's no little girl.
It's all no, the girl.
What is it,
exists.
Silent
It's
Hill?
All, it's all a fraud. It's all a way for. I mean, yeah, I feel like the girl should have some medical treatment done, and you know it's great to get donations and all, but please don't make up bullshit stories because a tragedy happened, because that's
Lying
just gonna
doesn't
make you
get
look
anybody
terrible.
anything.
And parents, take this as a lesson. Don't have children that are delicious to pit bulls.
Well, I
true.
guess we've all learned something
It's
today.
true. Keep them away from that, you know, what is it, that scratch and sniff candy or stickers, or you know what I'm talking about.
Or KFC.
Or
The
KFC.
or keep them away from Tide Pods.
That's true.
It's not candy. Dave, why don't you wrap up the news and fill us all in with the story you just alluded to?
Okay, so, we all worked at Blockbuster.
We can say that because they don't exist anymore, so fuck you.
What's Blockbuster? You mean back in the old days in the country?
Hey,
Yeah.
hate Blockbuster all you want. It's how the three of us met. You know,
Exactly.
It's a gift. And,
No complaints.
We had a lot of fun there because there was no responsibility
Pretty
whatsoever.
much.
We avoided getting fired multiple
times.
Barely. Every day we avoided getting fired.
Yes.
But,
we shot arrows into the ceiling. We sprayed.
Played more video games than we did work.
Yeah.
But the customer base for Blockbuster was very special. I mean, think about it. Blockbuster just closed.
It was a very wide demographic.
Who were their customers until then? People who didn't have internet access, people who had no idea what technology was, and thought that shaking sticks at things, made it rain.
Yeah.
Or
Still believed in witchcraft. Thought
Yep.
the Earth was flat.
Yep, all that.
Yep.
But anyways, people would come in, and
Believed in
some
Michael
of the shit they would say just made the universe warp and the Earth bend in half, and
Yep.
you just be like, what the fuck?
It's definitely made me question my faith numerous times.
Yeah.
So a couple years ago, there was. All right, here's one of the truths of working at Blockbuster. There'd be a big movie coming out, and invariably there'd be some company like the Asylum or some other shitty company.
Lionsgate.
Not
They'd come
Lions,
out with-
dude. Lionsgate is like a legitimate kind of
Like
company.
when Transformers came out, Lionsgate or the shitty Asylum or whatever came out with a movie called Transmorphers.
Yep.
And the
came
whole
out-
concept is they make these joke movies
Yeah.
that they don't expect anybody to watch. They're entirely successful because people confuse them for the movies
Right.
that they look like.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
And stupid people would come in, they would get Transmorphers, or what were some of the other ones?
I know they did it with the Hansel and Gretel movie that just came out a while ago. They fucking
Or
put
even
out shitty
Abraham
Hansel and
Lincoln. They had an Abraham Lincoln vampire. Abraham Lincoln Zombie Slayer.
Gretel. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there's a
it's vampire
shitty
hunter.
movie called Abraham Lincoln Zombie Slayer,
Yeah.
and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer had just come out, and people were like, oh man, this is already out. I gotta get it. It's awesome.
Basically,
It's
for
like
every main.
it's like when Titanic came out back in the day, everyone was running Titanic because they were getting fucking confused. So, carry on.
Yeah, basically every time a decent movie performed or came out, There are like 3 or 4 parasitic knockoffs that came out, and
That's a good word.
they always
What does that mean?
they rented very well.
And one of these was so when what was the movie with Will Ferrell?
Separate.
Land of the Lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So when they remade Land of the Lost, they came out with a bullshit version called The Land That Time Forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it had like a dinosaur on the cover and a bunch of other
T-Rex.
shit. A T-Rex, yeah.
A bunch of mongoloids running away.
But you know, at Blockbuster, one of the goals of the company was to cover up the cover as much as possible with as many different stickers, so that you really never knew what the movie was about by looking at the cover.
Yeah. You knew how much it was, how long you had it, what benefits, coupons, but you didn't know what the fuck you were ready.
But there were so many stickers you never knew. Anyway, stickers would sometimes cover up part of the title. So this guy like brought up this, you know, Land of the Time Forgot movie, thinking it was Land of the Lost. That new movie was Will Ferrell that had just come out, and it looked kind of like it said Time Faggot. And the thing is that these shitty movies, we'd only ever get like 1 or 2 copies of them, so they'd always be checked out.
Yeah, very limited.
So this guy was just trying to get a hold of this movie really bad, and like every time he'd come up, he'd be like, "Y'all got that Time Faggot movie?"
And we just look at him and smile.
Yeah.
No, that's all checked out, sir. But if you go down to the center on 1792 or maybe Pulse or the Parliament House, I'm sure you can find it there.
If you bring some used toaster parts and head down to OBT, I'm sure you'll find something.
One of my favorite Blockbuster stories, I was working with Ryan here, and we were watching, we had the Casey Anthony trial on TV. And this redneck piece of trash guy, who was a frequent customer, and he would usually come in and he wanted to talk to everybody. And so I'm sitting behind the counter.
Talking about Captain...
No, it wasn't Captain Tom.
Okay.
No. Captain Tom was pretty cool. He was annoying, but he was pretty cool. This is just some other redneck. Remember the lady with like the crazy lazy eye? Remember who I'm talking about? She had like a fucking eye that always looked down.
Be more specific.
JR? My God!
My God! That son of a bitch!
Well, there's this lady with a crazy eye and had this crazy redneck husband. And redneck husband comes out. They come to check out their movies, and Ryan's checking them out. And I'm sitting on the counter because I don't give a shit. I already hate the company at this point. And Ryan's checking them out, and Ryan's being his friendly yet
saccharine.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
he's ready to fuck with people, and he's just got the look of I'm gonna fuck with this person so hard
Always.
on his face. And so the guy's like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna pick up these 2 movies. I get them for a day, right?" And Ryan's like, "Yes, sir." Mm-hmm.
I hear 10.
Dave, great auctioneer, new career, get out of here. So anyways, the guy's like, the guy's talking to Ryan, and he goes, so what do you think, Ryan? What do you think? She's guilty? Ryan goes, yeah, frisbee. Fucking best thing ever. So funny. And they just stared at each other awkwardly for about 2 minutes after that.
That would have happened regardless of me saying anything.
The guy just checked out his movie and went. But God, it was what do you think? Is she guilty? Yeah, frisbee. Yeah, I mean, God, classic Ryan moment right there.
I think Ryan was so done with the fucking Casey Anthony thing by then, because it was all over Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Certain people that we won't name were really obsessed with it, and yeah.
I just never cared. I mean, it was a horrible thing that happened, and it was close to home, but I don't like the media. The media just always, it's shoved down your throat.
Right, they got to have something to blow out of proportion.
And everybody I don't know. I would have done that regardless of what he was talking about. I just love fucking with people. It's fun.
Well, now that
it was really fun at Blockbuster.
It makes me giddy like a schoolgirl.
We'll go ahead and say that wraps up the news portion. How's your brain feeling, Ryan, Ed, and Dave?
Wait, why am I involved?
You're always involved in the quiz questions.
I drink when he gets them right.
All right, fine. I'll just ask him then.
I'm feeling somewhat pampered.
What are we taking shots with? We don't have any more vodka.
There's some vodka in there. He's not gonna get any of these right. So there's enough vodka in here for a couple shots.
Such faith in me.
Yep. So I pulled some random questions from the interwebs. And how many you want to do tonight?
How many do you have?
I've got a list here.
We usually do about 5.
Let's do
all
5.
right, we're gonna do 5.
Cinco.
Thank you, Dave. Ready? These are random.
Okay.
I didn't look for a specific topic.
Bring it on.
Here we go. First question: are gorillas
True?
God damn it! That's why I hate this segment.
Their first album was so good. Everyone after that.
I hate the gorillas. They're annoying as shit. Anywho, are gorillas carnivores, omnivores, or herbivores?
Ooh. I want to say omnivores because I know they. I'm going to say omnivores.
Incorrect.
They're herbivores,
They're
aren't they?
herbivores.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why do they
I
have?
thought they were frugivores.
No.
That's a real thing. Yeah.
I know, but they are just. That's what they are.
Yeah. That was a good one. Put on the Rock of Shame.
Here we go.
Alrighty.
In cricket, where would you find
Cricket. Nobody understands cricket.
You gotta understand
You gotta know
what
what
a
a
trumpet
trumpet is to understand cricket.
Yes.
I lost the side. I can get it back.
A Jose Canseco bat? Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
Oh,
Damn!
I love it. Good job, guys. So in cricket, where would you find the chain?
Oh god, I don't know this sport.
Near the toilet.
Is this multiple choice?
No.
No,
What the fuck?
I don't know. Connected to a uterus on one end, and
You'd find the chain at the after party. It's like Human Centipede, but
and the other end is Sinead O'Connor's nose. I don't know.
No, it's not that at all.
I don't know. Why would you ask me that?
Very close. You're
Why
on
would
the
you
right
ask
track.
me that?
But it's between the wickets.
I was close with placenta.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, or did I say uterus?
Uterus, placenta, same thing.
I haven't been between the wickets in a long time.
All right.
Tomato, tomato.
How good are you at math, Ryan? Let's find out.
It depends. Let's
Ready?
see.
Here we go. If a snail climbed up a 12-foot wall at a steady rate of 3 feet a day and slipped down 2 feet every night, how many days would it take him to reach the top?
All right, so 12-foot wall.
12-foot wall.
He looked for a calculator for a second.
Yes.
There.
No, 12-foot wall.
12-foot wall.
How many a day?
He climbs at a steady rate of 3 feet a day.
3 feet a day.
But he slips down 2 feet every night. How many days would it take him to reach the top?
12 days.
Incorrect. 10 days.
Wait, if he makes it 3 feet a day,
Mhm.
slips down 2, that's 1 a day. That's a foot a day. It's a 12-foot wall, so 12 days.
Nope.
What am I missing here?
You're missing something because the answer is 10 days. So you got a 12-foot
let's
wall.
let's logic this out. We have a
Okay.
12-foot wall.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do
Logic
this.
is a verb.
We're
by the
gonna
way.
do
Yes, I just verbed a word. You got that? We're gonna
gonna-
logic this out.
We're gonna do this.
Math and English, not his strong suit.
I'm not going to England. Fuck you.
Okay, so 12-foot wall.
No, just ignore that. Just
I know.
ignore that.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do this day by day. So day 1, up 3 feet.
Yeah.
So
Down
he's
2.
at 3 feet, right?
Yeah.
Down 2. He's at 1.
Yeah.
Next day, up 3. He's at 4. Down to 2. Right?
I didn't.
Because
I
you know
didn't add
what?
them together.
On the 10th day, he gets to 12 feet before the night. So he doesn't fall down those 2 feet on the 10th day.
Well, no.
That's it.
We don't know the type of incline at the top
We
of
don't
this
know when he
wall.
started either.
Exactly. We don't
Well-
know if he had a hangover. No. Fuck this question.
Well, that's
The answer is 12.
Snails give you cancer.
The answer is 10 because on the 10th day, he doesn't slide down
The
the 2
answer
feet.
is 10 because that's what you're reading, and it's wrong.
Because the question asks, how long does it take him to reach the top? Only 10 days, because once he's reached the top, who fucking cares?
There's
if
too
he
many
falls back
undisclosed
down?
variables.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, but you're incorrect again. Next question. Shall I do an easy one?
Please, nothing with animals.
Some hard one?
I kind of want to finish this vodka, so
All right.
Give me an easy one.
All right. I'll give you an easy one.
don't even give him an easy one. Give him a Ryan caliber one.
There you go.
Here we go.
Potato.
What girl's name is also the term used to describe a female donkey?
In English?
Yes. It's a fairly common name.
A donkey is. All I know is mule or ass.
So what's the female name for ass?
I have no idea. I'm sure you're gonna say it. I'm gonna.
Would you like multiple choice?
Yeah, give me multiple
Okay.
choice.
Is
Thank
it Rachel, Veronica, Jenny, or Christy?
I'm gonna say Rachel.
It's Jenny.
It's Jenny.
Ah,
Good job, Dave.
Good job,
Did
sir.
you know that or just a guess?
It's a guess.
It's a guess?
Yeah.
Good guess.
Because any like whenever you say like stuff like that, it always ends in like a Y sound.
Yeah, like a vowel or a Y. Very
All right.
odd. Odd question.
Because me and Dave each want to take a shot and kill off this.
No,
vodka,
we're gonna keep asking questions till I get one right.
I'm going to ask the fifth and final question,
Ah.
and Ryan should get this right.
Okay.
I was
There's only one answer.
I was kind of evil tonight. Just picked a random question.
No, that was good. I like that, and we learned something.
Yeah, they were fun
It's
questions
like reading
too.
Rainbow
So
here.
this question not as fun, and you should definitely be able to figure it out.
Okay.
In the song, 12 Days of Christmas,
Oh, jeez.
what are the 6 geese a doing?
6 geese a lane.
Boom! We get to take a shot.
I'll take your backwash.
Here. There it goes.
I don't know what the fuck was in there, man.
That was your
I'll
solidified
drink out of
backwash
the-
from last
I'll
week.
drink
Still
out of
has
this-
red in it,
I don't
man.
care.
That means it was from like weeks ago.
That's fine. I'll drink out of it.
All right.
I don't drink the red. I only drink the purple.
You kill the bottle, I'll kill the fucking shot glass. Bottoms up.
I'm gonna enjoy my water. Mama done taught me right. Mama done good.
Boof. You can kill that if you want. It's up to you.
Chug,
Ugh.
chug.
Ah, it's so
All
bad
right.
warm.
That burns so good.
So Dave, now that quiz shots is done and we finally got our mouths wet here, Candid Corner?
Candid corner.
you can make it quick tonight.
Make it count, though.
Mhm.
Make it count.
Make it count.
From
Take
the
your
heart.
time, revel in the moment. Make it yours, man. This is your time to shine.
From the heart, the testes,
Oh.
the very
By
dare.
shine, I didn't mean shine up the air with your ass.
Yeah,
juice.
that was unneeded, unwarranted, but that's okay. Was that your Candid Corner? Was it
It's
that-
Candid Corner
was that-
over here now. Oh
that-
my
that
lord.
release of sin down your backside?
Whoa. Yeah.
Can you retract that? Can we? We're gonna edit this hour.
Oh God! Oh, I'm gonna edit myself.
My
out of the
Candid
room.
corner is guess what I ate for breakfast.
Please inform the guests, audience. The
All right,
guests.
so my Candid corner for this week is I'm a really big fan of animals, and I hike a lot. So a couple years ago, I stopped eating meat, and I had some amazing animal experiences out in the wilderness, and decided that it's just not something I can do anymore.
I don't like where this is going.
And as I did research, I found that it's usually bad for people. It's bad for the environment. A lot of the food that we could be giving to humans ends up going into the animals. It takes the conversion process doesn't make any sense. We pump so much food into the animals, way more than they actually produce once we carve them up into steaks and shit. So I stopped eating meat, swore it off altogether. Even like really subtle indications of animal products like
It
gelatin.
takes a lot of willpower. Man.
Gelatin is in
it's
everything.
tough.
I can't do it. Love my meat too much.
Gelatin
And I
is
love
in-
making sauces, and I gotta have something.
This is
with
my
that sauce
Candid
on.
corner, okay?
Well, I'm just commenting on your fucking Candid Corner.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
It's a corner. I'm only the only person in it. So gelatin, like for instance, gelatin's in Altoids. It's in a bunch of stuff. Like they slip it in there. Gummy bears.
Bouncing
So-
here and there and everywhere.
That's not to say I don't eat animal products at all. I still love cheese, but I try to eat cheeses with vegetarian rennet.
Holy Jesus.
Because normally they take part of the cow's stomach and leave it in the cheese so that the cultures can continue to develop. Another
I
thing,
like culture.
I still love eggs. And that brings me to the real centerpiece of the story is that I finally found a way to get guilt-free eggs. I went to this wonderful place called Todd's Mini Farm. It's off of Rouse Road, and it's right near UCF.
The fuck is Rouse Road?
It's a road here in Orlando. Continue.
Rouse Road.
Rouse, whatever. Okay. And it's basically this guy has a fridge on his porch, and he's never there because he has a day job, and yeah. But he has all these chickens that just run free on his farm. They're not in a coop. They all just run free. They're happy.
Free range.
And you can walk up to them, and they just look you in the eye like, hey, what's up? They don't have this terrible fear of humans or anything like that.
Oh, you're not here to beat me to death with a
He
hammer.
has a fridge on his porch, and he has a couple cartons of eggs in there. He has duck eggs. He has a dozen regular chicken eggs, and then you can get a dozen and a half young hen eggs, which are smaller, but you get more of them. And he also has honey from local honey farmers that just have it's like $10 a bottle, and it's $5 for the eggs. Anyways, he runs off the trust system. He has a jar where you dump your money in, and he just expects you to do the right thing and put the money in there.
You don't find that often anymore these days. That's pretty nifty.
And the thing is, that jar's full of money all the time, and anybody
Awesome.
can just walk off his porch with it.
That's awesome.
And I don't know if people have in the past, but it was full of money when I went there. You know, every time I go there, and it's just wonderful. You know, the eggs taste like nothing else you've ever had.
Yep.
And each one looks different. You know, some of them have spots, some of them are green, some of them are red. That's how eggs are fucking supposed to look.
Different sizes.
Yeah.
So when you go
We
to
bleach our eggs, if
when
I'm
you
not
go to the
mistaken, right?
supermarket, you expect these uniform, all white, same size eggs, or even the brown ones and the Green Wise organic eggs. And it makes me feel really good about myself knowing that sure I do eggs, but
So you go on
I know
Easter egg
exactly
hunts all the time.
exactly where
That's
they're coming
awesome.
from.
Yep. No, that's interesting, man. I really tried going to no meat. You remember a couple years ago, and I did it for a couple weeks, and it's really
Like
hard.
everything else, you failed, and that's okay.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Just give me the dunce cap and stamp Phil on my forehead. No, Ryan's right, man. It takes a lot of willpower, and I've done a lot of research too, and it's your own life choice you have to make, and a lot of people get turned off by that. They think you're judging them, and I'm not, certainly. It's just I agree, with your lifestyle. It's just really, really hard. I've always been a meat eater. I love meat. But
you
no.
do.
And yet I'm still fatter than both of you combined.
It's a podcast. You didn't have to tell them that.
Yeah, but
Jeez.
no,
Fuck!
I've done research on that too, at a lot of farmers markets or farmers. Yeah, they produce their own eggs. It's not just the food and what they put in it, like the antibiotics and the extra hormones that aren't good for us, and that's the reason I feel like we get sick and fat. It's not the fat or the calories.
Yeah.
It's the
I
stuff
do it
our
for the
body,
animals.
Our body doesn't know how to process and metabolize that stuff. But yeah, for the animals, all you have to do is go on YouTube and look up a slaughterhouse. That, even if it's not forever, that'll turn you off meat for a good few days, if not a couple weeks. These animals get slaughtered. They're still alive. They're suffering. They're left there to die for hours on end. They have the chicken coops where they can't move.
They're packed in places where they, they're one against the other, and they can't even.
It's completely inhumane. It's not right. And the other side of that is when they die like that, they're so stressed out and they're so miserable that affects their meat. And so it's just, if you really were to watch that, I mean, there's a few, but there's one in particular I'm talking about that's really hard to watch. But it really makes you rethink not only what you eat, but where you get it from. And we're not here to judge anybody. No one should judge anybody on anything. You have to make your own decisions, and you have to choose your own lifestyle and what you eat. But no, man, I really respect you for giving that up. It's really hard.
Yeah.
And it does take a lot of willpower, but I mean,
and the fact that you've stuck with it shows a lot. And,
you care about how you treat yourself, what you put in your body. Again, you care about the animals.
You say you care about the animals. You also care about yourself, and I can drink to that.
Yeah.
Yes, this shows how much I care about myself. I like
Yes.
putting only good things in my body. Thank you, Miller.
Yes. So now that we've brought all the meat eaters that listen to this podcast down and made them feel terrible about their life choices,
Yes.
how about we move on to something kind of fun?
Yeah.
We got a fun review today.
Yeah, man.
And,
Oh yeah.
This is Dave. Dave is bringing it tonight, and
Bring it on, man. Bring it on.
Well, you might recall at the beginning of the show, you might have heard something that if you had an awesome fucking childhood, you would have recognized.
and a Sega Genesis.
It was if
That's implied.
yeah,
Awesome
if you had an
childhood.
awesome childhood, you had a fucking Sega Genesis.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? Super Nintendo was awesome, but
Sega.
Sega. Sega Channel, fucking
We got
every week you had different games.
Before we give it away, what we're about to talk about and review tonight, let's go ahead and give the listeners a sample here, because this is pretty cool. Do it, dude. Go for it. Yeah.
All right.
So some of you might be saying, it's the theme from Zelda, big deal.
Yeah,
That's one dude.
What makes it so cool, Dave?
One dude doing all that in a cappella. So what he does is he goes through, he breaks the songs down, he listens to all the ingredients and
all the different tracks, the rhythm, the bass, percussion,
Right.
the
And he does a separate a cappella recording for each line of the
Each
song.
element.
Completely a cappella, no backtracks, no click tracks,
No enhancement,
nothing.
anything.
Yeah.
His name's Smooth McGroove. Look him up on YouTube. He's got millions of hits now. I've been following him for a long time, and he's fucking amazing. He's even if you aren't really into like video game music and stuff like that, like even from a musical perspective, what he does is amazing. He really you can watch if you look at his videos, he's breaking down music theory like in real time, and the fact that he does it with stuff that is nostalgic is just amazing.
Yeah. And at the beginning of the show, we led in today with the what was it? What do you say? The theme song for the level Chemical Plant in Sonic 2.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that's a pretty complicated song.
Yeah.
There's lots of beats there. Everything's really close together.
Again, he's doing the melody, the harmonies. He's doing
and it sounds spot on. And
the bass, the
so
percussion,
good.
everything, and it's pretty impressive to watch.
He's one of those people. I forgot what you call him, but they can recognize any pitch just by ear
and
any note.
Yeah, pitch
and
perfect.
match it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got another sample here from. Well, I'm gonna play it first, and I'll see if you guys can figure it out.
All right. That's Mario something.
Mario World.
You got it. You got
Yep.
it. Yep.
I
Yep.
definitely recognize it. I know I've played it, so. God,
That's,
the guy's just outstanding.
Yeah, he has a wicked fucking beard too.
Yes.
He is.
Oh yeah. Total fucking awesome.
He's like the
dude.
Zach Watt of music video games.
Yes.
Or
And
video
Of
game music.
acapella video game music.
And an amazing cat.
Yes.
Yes.
Watch the videos for that. But yeah, I mean, I never heard about this guy, and in the production meeting tonight, I'm like, so what are we covering? What are we doing for review? And Dave's like, I got it, fucking Smooth McGroove, and I'm like, there it is. I don't even know what it is, but we're doing it, and it turns out to be really, really cool. What do you got here?
Well, I'm just looking up different videos, and we watched this earlier. But again, video games were a big part of my childhood, and I loved Mega Man, especially Mega Man 2. I think anybody out there will say
I think it's like a unanimous idea that Mega Man 2 is like the best Mega Man.
the greatest
ever.
Mega Man game ever. And here he is doing Dr. Wily's final boss world land
Here it
level.
is. Yeah, I mean, you hear that, and there's so many layers to this song, and just to hear the guy cover all the layers and make it sound like you're listening to a song, but it's just his voice. It's just phenomenal. And he's got all the layers covered, and he even invites his cat into a few scenes, and just, God, it's perfect. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, especially those early, Nintendo days, it was all synthesizers, and they're all MIDI tracks, very simple.
All 8-bit.
Yeah, but still very heavily layered.
Usually like maybe 4 channels to 8 channels, tops.
Exactly. But still, to be able to pull that off, again, the full rhythm section, the melody, the harmonies, spot on. It's just very, very impressive, very, very cool. So thank you, Dave. We
Thank
like
you
it.
for introducing us to something that's really, really cool.
I guess. Well,
And I know we have some listeners out there that are big into video games, and I'm pretty sure that
Do yourself a fucking favor and look up Smooth McGroove.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to check him out. Even if you're not huge into video games, just give this guy a chance. Give a video a listen to, and just see what he puts into it. Because it's not just here's a run through of the level. It shows in like Brady Bunch-esque squares, the guy doing each part of the song, and it's pretty cool to watch. You got the level in the middle, so you can kind of connect it to what's going on. But you see in each square him doing another layer of the song, and that is awesome. And I believe we're gonna do another clip here.
Yeah, I'm looking something up, but we have to.
Dire dogs.
We always rank it. I think they can hear you, Dave.
Yes. Yeah,
we
are
always rank it
recording
from 1 to
live.
10. I'm gonna say, normally I'd be like, yeah, maybe a 6 or 7. But as a musician, I just have complete total respect.
Yeah.
For what he's done, how he's done it. I'm gonna give him a 10.
I give it a 10 as well.
Yeah.
I had never heard of this guy. Usually we cover things that we all kind of have
A
little bit
personal
of knowledge
connection
of.
to, yeah.
And Dave comes in and goes, I've got the review tonight, and thank you for stepping up and having that. and he's like Smooth McGroove, and I'm like, the hell. And he starts playing some of these things, and the Chemical Plant song. I was a huge Sonic fan. I'm not a huge video game nerd, but I did play some video games back in the day, and Sonic was my favorite. Always has been. And just hearing him do the Chemical Plant, and just oh man, it got to me. So total respect for him. And what do you got, Ryan? Go ahead and play it up.
We'll see if you guys can guess it. So many
he's got that
anger-filled memories.
He's got that flute note down to a T. That was phenomenal.
He does.
And what was that? I'm not familiar with that.
Well, if anybody who grew up shitting themselves the first time they saw Mario in 3D at like a kiosk in Walmart or Babbage's remembers fucking Mario 64.
Okay,
I'm gonna say something heavy here, and I don't think I'm too out of line. That might be the greatest video game of all time.
It's up there, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking up there. It's one of those ones that me and you we go back and play that every fucking year. Every fucking year, like clockwork.
Yeah.
Especially when the clockwork gets involved. Fuck that level.
TikTok
Fuck
clock.
that fucking level.
Right
of
in the
stupid
ear.
fucking ass.
Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is, man.
I tell it like it is as I'm playing it. Don't worry.
Does can you look on there? Does he do the Underwater Mario theme?
I can check. I actually checked for if he did Mortal Kombat. He does not. Not yet.
No, I would love to hear him do the Underwater Mario
from the original Mario Brothers,
or even the Under the Pipe, the da 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 da.
Yeah, I think that's on there.
I'd like to hear him do that. Either one of those would be
actually,
cool.
No, he does not.
No?
Nope.
He'll get around to it.
Yeah,
He
sure
will
he
get
will.
around to it. He's got a lot of work to do.
This guy reminds me. Look up
and don't forget to send him
look up
requests.
Mario Vadrum.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Send him requests because he looks at that shit. A lot of like his next songs are usually determined by like what people are begging him to do. So if there's something you really want, join in with the people. And he has a community dedicated to him. So be a part of it.
This not to take anything away from Smooth McGroove, but as a drummer and as a Mario fan, I found this a few years ago, and I remember showing this to you in the back room at Blockbuster when our manager walked in. And,
actually, what you showed me was way cooler. This young man is playing drums with classical music, and it was pretty fucking awesome.
Go ahead and we'll give you a couple second sample of this. And this gets me off right here. This guy is so good. It's kind of hard to make out all the sounds in the video here, but check out Vadrum Mario, VADRUM, Vadrum. He plays a bunch of classical stuff.
Like a Vadrum Mario,
and you know he's one of my inspirations on drums, and one of the people that I look at as far as I wish I could be at that level, because he's phenomenal. So if you like Smooth McGroove, if you kind of like the video game type stuff, and you like some crazy percussion, check out Vadrum too. Not to steal the spotlight from
thanks for ruining my review. That's fine.
No. It's connecting things. It's putting two like things together.
We never even got my score.
So your score of Vadrum, sir.
My score of Vadrum?
Yes.
Well, I give it a -10.
All right.
And not being a part of my fucking review. As for Smooth McGroove, I give him an 11.5.
All right. Yeah.
Nice
Smooth McGroove. All right.
All right.
Well, that was I think that was our most interactive review yet.
Yeah, tasteful yet endearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I just
Very
went from
exciting.
6 to midnight.
So how are we gonna wrap this motherfucker up?
I need a story. I need something that's gonna set. Last week I ran out of the room scared for my life because of Gunther.
Yeah.
So this week I feel like we need to. There's no closing music to last week's show. Like literally, I ran the fuck out of here, and Ryan had to get Gunther out.
We need some epic Conan the Barbarian music when me and Eric are actually here together, and
we will have a Clash of the Titans going down.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna beat his fucking ass.
Honestly, if
He's
it's
stealing my podcast.
it's about that time.
Eric, I'm coming for you. Or Gunther.
Gunther, Erica.
This is the part on Sprockets where we dance.
Hello, welcome to Sprockets.
I am as happy as a little girl.
Do you want to touch my monkey? Touch it. Touch my monkey.
Please don't. But honestly, it's about that time that we get out of here. I need, from one of you two guys, I need a story that's going to captivate the audience and give them something, give them gratification for listening to this entire show. So what do we got? What do we got?
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter. What is it? Let's do it.
All right, I don't
Come
know.
on, don't ruin it. This has been a good show. Don't ruin it.
So-
I
Here
got
we
lots
go.
of butter on my popcorn.
Okay.
On a Friday and a Saturday.
All right, set it up. Let's end it right here with this. What do we got?
All right, so this is another Blockbuster story. When Dave and I first worked together in Castleberry.
Wait. I can't believe it's taken us 10 shows to get into Blockbuster stories. Continue on.
Okay. We're working together one night, and I'm sure there was a lot of misbehaving and a lot
Sounds about
of
right.
lewd and crude things going on. As you know, at Blockbuster, we always had to offer stupid shit, whether it's candy, additional
bundles,
movies,
movie pass, online.
needles with AIDS, all kinds of stuff. One night, Dave's working with me, and I'm checking this lady out. This very, very...
And then he goes, "You're 10."
This very lovely and hefty lady. And I make the offer of, if you like some candy or popcorn or soda. She gets a little riled up there, a little excited. And Dave, you want to let us know how she responded?
Well, at the thought and the idea of popcorn, she was very enthusiastic.
Very
indeed.
animated.
Very animated.
Very urban, can I say?
Very urban. Yep. Again, one of those people with that melanin thing going on.
And this wasn't a gradual rise of emotions. It was more like just do it. Just do it.
I like butter on my popcorn on a Friday and a Saturday and a Sunday and a Monday morning.
No, it started off like, honey, I mix my own popcorns. I goes homes on Mondays, on Tuesdays. I mix my own with lots of butter. I just pour that butter on. And this went on for a few minutes, actually.
Wow,
to our amazement.
very sad that I missed this.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, this was Castleberry.
Yeah.
Oh,
You weren't
okay.
even a twinkle in our eye.
Yeah. No,
And this
didn't
was
even
the
know you
higher
guys
class of
existed yet.
Castleberry.
Oh,
she
wow.
had double digits in teeth. And
Wow.
Yeah.
That's rare for Castleberry.
14 carats.
And I think 13
That's why they're
kids.
double digits. Boom.
But yeah, that is our Blockbuster story. And,
That was,
One of many. Look forward
Yes.
to them, people, because now that we
and
remember that Blockbuster
I
exists.
think, I think it'd be fun. We've done 10 regular shows, kind of have the same structure.
now we're going to do an irregular show.
I think it'd be fun to
So
do.
one of Dave's bowel movements.
Let's start thinking about some Blockbuster
Well, I don't eat
stories.
meat, so I shit all the time.
Yes. Let's start thinking of some Blockbuster stories, and maybe we can contact some of our old Blockbuster friends to come
That
in.
could be a new segment.
God, that would a Blockbuster story of the day. How fun would that be?
It's totally possible.
Yeah.
We have so many.
Yeah, and we could get some more people involved with the cast here. Get some actual special guests that aren't just so special. God, that'd be fun. That's a great
So
idea.
you'll be out of even more then, apparently.
Yeah.
So.
I'll only show up like once every 2 months.
Well, that'll be all right.
You know,
No, I'm just
Christmas,
kidding.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Kwanzaa.
Oh, and just so y'all know, we will be doing holiday casts, so prepare for that.
July 4th.
Probably.
When is
Yep.
July 4th?
We will.
Next Friday.
More than likely, we will be having a firework fight, and we will report the details.
All
Stay
right.
tuned for that. On that note, thank you all. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for the support. I've actually been great. God damn it! I was just gonna say I've been getting great feedback, but that is the kind of shit that turns people off. No, I'm just kidding. I've been getting some great feedback, and thank you everyone for listening. My grandfather listens to the show. That is awesome.
Thanks,
Sorry,
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
So
Thanks, Grandpa.
Thank you to everyone who tunes in. Thanks for all the support. Check out the Facebook, Wasted Time with Ryan. Just search that at Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, wastedtimewithryan@gmail.com if you want to send me some personal emails. We've gotten a few of those here and there. Just anything, any suggestions. If you all have a segment that you'd like us to start doing, if you all have questions you want to send in for quiz shots, that's awesome. Participate with the show. Let us know what's up. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't. Thanks again. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Ryan for doing this. This has been, this was my dream a few months ago. I'm big into podcasts, and I got to say, to be doing our 10th show here, and to be able to spend an hour or so a week in this room with good friends and just talk about shit and find stupid ass stories on the internet while I'm supposed to be working makes us all worth it. So whether we get 5 people that watch this, listen to this, whatever, thank you all.
Watch out, we're going global.
And one of these days when and if, and we're gonna continue to do this no matter what. But if we ever get somewhere and we get some listeners and we throw a party, this will all come back to y'all. So
that's right.
And that party thing I'm serious about. One of these days there'll be a waste of time with Ryan party, and we can all get together and hang out. So thank you all for listening. Have a great night, and we'll talk to y'all on show 11.
Guten das.
Peace.
Wie sei das?